Hello, everybody. It's meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you. We have passing showers exiting the valley, a chance of overnight showers of rain and snow that could accumulate for a few areas as our unsettled weather does continue here into your Thursday morning. Details are coming up right now on Hutch's weather.
Now, a Hutch's weather update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson, brought to you by Robert Gibb and Sons.
All right, thanks so very much for joining me. Here's a look at the latest radar. On the trailing side, we do have some showers in western North Dakota. Here in the valley, we had some passing light sprinkles in Fargo, nothing too significant. Grand Forks and points north a little bit more. We'll show you these rainfall amounts as we go through. Now, things are warm enough for rain from Silver Bay to Grand Marais. I just took a look at some video cameras up in that general direction, and roads look a little on the damp side, particularly farther north. International Falls, Koochiching County down towards Hibbing, and also the Big Fork area. Badette seeing some showers of rain at this hour. Here is a look at those temperatures, and as we head into the evening hours, it is cool enough for, things to mix over pretty quickly to some snow. Let's take a look at what we have going on with regards to that. Ely, 34 degrees, 36 as we look along the international border. Grand Marais, 34 degrees. We have 37s for Bemidji, for Boston, and 39 up in that Thief River Falls area right now. And thanks a lot for watching. It's a good one to have you here, Cheryl. Thanks, and drop a comment, let me know. And I do want to let you know, too, I appreciate each and every one of you following me on Facebook. So many of you have. We're getting really close to 75,000. Hutch has prizes for those once we get to the 75,000 mark. More details on that coming up. But for now, things are on the cool side. Now off to the east here in the valley, 45 Fargo, 45 Bismarck, 45 Minot, broken record in Devils Lake, North Dakota. 37 though for Beach, for Baker, for Glendive, and Plentywood, Montana at 36. The cold air starting to build out to the north and to the west of North Dakota, and that is because, well, skies are on the clearing, and that trend is going to continue. Mary Ellen, thanks for joining me. Good evening to you, and I hope you have a spectacular night. Thanks for joining. Now, here's a look at the forecast. Let's go ahead and start with that as we take a peek at a model forecast up here on the other screen. So this is some model guidance, and again, models tend to sometimes overdo the aerial coverage of the precipitation, but let's go right to it up here on this top monitor here. So you'll see my eyes wandering a little bit. Couple of things to point out. Overnight passing showers of mainly snow as temperatures fall just a little bit. Northwest flow will continue. So passing showers and sprinkles overnight, mainly on the Minnesota side of the river, with temperatures that'll be hovering near freezing in a few spots. There could be some slippery areas, and indeed a chance for a few areas to get a little bit of light accumulation on the downwind side, northwest winds, downwind of the open waters on big lakes. So keep that in mind. That's called lake effect snow. And if you're looking at the International Falls area, if you're looking at the Lake of the Woods area, off of the shores of those big lakes, downwind, Badette and points downwind towards Washkish, could pick up some areas, narrow bands that you see setting up here of some thin, more accumulating snow. Look what's going on in the Mile High City of Colorado. Cutoff low out here has been spinning around in the desert southwest, and it gets kicked, booted, shazammed, get out of here by this other low pressure system digging in off the Pacific. So Las Vegas, Nevada, all the way into much of parts of southern and central parts of the state of Arizona, all the way into California, Bakersfield, Fresno area, seeing some snow showers working their way through, as is Utah. Now, this system lifts up into Colorado, and there could be some significant I-80 snow. Pine Bluff, as we go out into Nebraska, Julesburg out in Colorado, and Cheyenne. Look at that, all the way out towards the Rollins area. As we look through that I-80 corridor there. So how much snow are we talking with that? We'll take you a look and show you that you can head on over to hutchesweather.com, and I want to show you a new tool. No, it's not a pair of pliers. It's a tool you can use too by heading over to hutchesweather.com. So here we go. And thanks to my fine sponsors over at OK Tire, this road conditions page has the fun for you. So we're going to head over to that. Go ahead and head over to hutchesweather.com when you have a chance and click on the road conditions link here. And if you want more details on some great tires, if yours are a little bit on the bare side or you want to get them checked out, call my friends at OK Tire. They can get you taken care of. Here's a look at your road conditions. We got all the states, all the provinces in our area. We have wet roads across parts of eastern North Dakota here, illustrated in blue. But If you scroll down just a piece more on this page, you're going to get the snow tool. That's right, the snow accumulation forecast tool. Remember, this is just a model, and no single model is right every time. So keep that in mind, but it does give us an idea of what the forecast models are thinking is a trend. So as we zoom in on that Cheyenne to Rollins area in Wyoming and up towards, well, let's say Sidney in Nebraska, Kimball in Nebraska, and Scotts Bluff, let's see what this model saith. All right, here we go. We're going to put this model in motion right here. There's a play button. You got to do that. Push the play button and you watch it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Estes Park, Colorado. Oh my gosh, outside of Boulder. And it's looking mighty white for those folks. You get up into Laramie, there could be some additional snowfall there. So we'll let this thing think and calculate and dark blues on the, well, basically, once you get up into the elevated terrain of the Rocky Mountains just west of the eastern plains of Colorado. So that does include, well, like we said, areas just east of Boulder, Estes Park, all the way up towards Laramie. That's dark blue in color, and that would indicate over about 4 inches of snow. Elevated terrain picking up even more than that. So keep that in mind. Teamsters, Team Steens, thanks so much for watching. Shan, thank you for watching. You want snow? You can go to Colorado and get a good dose of it out there. Look at that. Western Colorado ski slopes are a smiling indeed, because we're going to have some snow there. Look at Wyoming outside of, well, looks like Douglas and points south here. So you go out towards Lander and on out towards Jackson's Hole out there. Whew, that's looking pretty good. Even out near Fresno, remember we saw a lot of moisture showing up out there. You get out here and we're going to see some areas outside of Tahoe that pick up some fair amounts of snow shower activity with the pink showing up there. That's over 8 to 10 inches. Snow, Maine had snow and then it went away. Yay. Mona Lisa, good to hear your voice. Thanks for watching. Look at this. Most of the snow out there on the eastern seaboard up near New Brunswick and Nova Scotia and areas up to the north in Canada. So I don't know if that hurts your feelings any, but that's the way it's looking. Good evening, Tracy. Thanks for watching. Thanks so very much. So that is a look at your forecast and a tool for you on hutchesweather.com. So that's good. And another tool for all of us is heading over to the photos page right here on hutchesweather.com. Check it out. We got some beauties up here that folks have uploaded. Look at this little bug looking up thing behind me. Let's take a look at what we got here. And if you take a look at this photo, you're seeing the prop of an aircraft out here at Grand Forks International. Thanks, Ben, for sharing this spectacular view. The nose of that prop is super duper clean. It must have got polished or something. That's fantastic. Northern Lights aplenty. Jamestown, North Dakota, sharing a photo here recently. And look at this. This was on November the 8th on a Saturday. Just absolutely stunning colors there. And thank you so much, Nathan, for sharing this wildlife shot there at the end of the day. What a beauty shot there. Nathan, thank you for contributing to Hutch's Weather with your shots. If you didn't see the hot air balloons this weekend in the Fargo-Moorhead area, they were out in a boat, eh? This one here, a photo taken by Bobby. Thank you so very much. Somewhere in Moorhead, it said. It was east of town. Look at the traffic that kind of gathered around there, and you can see the trailers likely where they brought the balloons. They got the baskets all set up, and up, and away they went. And somebody that you may know here was out checking them out himself. That's old Hutch there in the 56 Ford Fairlane going for a cruise indeed. A lot of you out there that saw the recent Northern Lights, thanks for all your photos. This is from Kaylin. Thank you very much for your contribution on Hutch's Weather. So that is a look at your weather. Now let's get to the digits and the details in your forecast. All right, summarizing your forecast, it looks like this for Thursday morning. 25 to 30 for most in the valley. Look at the clouds, look at the showers, and temperatures near 35 to 40 degrees means not a lot of snow, rain, but narrow bands of snow could set up here and there, as you saw in the forecast model overnight, because what happens aloft is it starts out as snowflakes, and it doesn't always melt right away when it's in an air mass near temperatures in those mid-30s. So we can see flakes at that time, but not likely to be significant with amounts. The coldest of the air out in eastern Montana, where our big sky neighbors will see temperatures in the teens. Then your afternoon for Thursday looking pretty good. 40 degrees in the Grand Forks area out there. If you're at the Grand Forks Airport getting ready to polish those props, looking fine. And 43 for Fargo, 39 Jamestown, and for Valley City. Out in Devil's Lake, 39 as well for you in Park Rapids with Babe the Blue Ox and Bemidji. Not sweating too bad at 37. 7-day forecast, big time changes heading as we head towards the Thanksgiving Thanksgiving holiday. The weekend, absolutely stunning. If you have outdoor activities you want to do, maybe decorate lights outside, you maybe want to do some other things outside, things will be beautiful. Near 50 degrees both Saturday and Sunday. Just stunning weather. Then, as we head into next week, Wednesday, that's your big travel day before the Thanksgiving Day holiday, and temperatures will be falling from Tuesday night through your Wednesday morning, and then I think we'll see a high in the mid-morning hours in some of our locations on Wednesday with the down arrow, meaning falling temperatures throughout the region, some areas with steady temperatures, and that is going to set the stage for a cold blast for us, and it could come with a few windy flakes. It looks like the timing on that will be overnight, Tuesday into Wednesday. It doesn't look substantial right now, but I've been talking and advertising that it looks like some change is coming our way, and we'll have more of a problem with the cold than we will with shovel trouble and deep snow. That is a look at your weather. Make sure you check up with my update coming up a little later. Mona Lisa says, traveling to Fargo in January to visit. Can't wait. Love Fargo. Well, welcome back home. I can't wait for you to, have a safe trip back out here, and lots of things going on in Fargo, as you know, this time of the year. I'll have an update coming up later this evening. If not, I hope you check back often.
Thanksgiving looks okay weather-wise. The bigger concern is when somebody mixes a travel question with an old family grudge.
Are you really leaving that early? You always do this.
When that starts, just say,
Hutch said roads could get rough later. We're just following orders.
I'll happily be the bad guy. From all of us at Hutch's Weather, have a